guys are familiar with the term behavioral science? Okay. Well, I always had an interest trying to understand why criminals did the stuff they did. I believe that that there's always a reason for the stuff we do. It could be a good thing or a bad thing, but there's always an explanation for the stuff we do. So I'm hoping that after this presentation, you guys get to understand what behavioral science is and how it's used to try to understand criminals. I will first talk about what behavioral science is, what behavioral science includes, and how it's used to understand criminals. So what is behavioral science? Behavioral science is the investigation of the human behavior through controlled and naturalistic observation and disciplined scientific experimentation. Is used to try to get a better understanding on criminal human behavior, try to understand criminals better and prevent crimes from happening. Behavioral science includes psychology, psychobiology, criminology, and cognitive science. My major is criminology. So psychology is the study of the mind. It's an academic discipline and an applied science which seeks to understand individuals and groups by establishing general principles and researching specific areas. Psychobiology is the application of the principles of biology, genetics, and developmental mechanisms of behavior in humans. Criminology is a scientific study of the nature, extent, management, causes, control, consequences, and prevention of criminal behavior, both on an individual and on social levels. Cognitive science is an interdisciplinary scientific study of the mind and its processes. So how is it used to understand criminals? Well, behavioral science is used in an attempt to better understand them, who they are, how they think, and why they do the stuff they do. It also helps to put the pieces together in a crime. It also helps solve crimes and prevent criminal activity. This also helps predict the future actions of criminals. So the criminal brain, there has been research and studies that have proved these things right. For example, parts of the brain are deformed, so meaning that for many criminals, some of these parts aren't the same size as they are in an average person, causing them to act differently than the rest of us. There has also been a research that a tumor could be to blame. Some criminals have been found to have a cancer that probably contributes to their unthinkable acts. Chemicals in their brain are off. The brain doesn't respond to facial expressions. They're fearless. So what that means is, for example, if you're sad or you're scared, they can't see that. Like, you know, when you see somebody, like, you see their expression in their face and they're like scared. You get scared too, right? Like, you see them getting scared, you're scared for them and for yourself. They don't see that. Like, they can't distinguish that, so they don't, if you're sad, you're crying, they don't care, they just, how can you put it down? They can't see that, they don't feel it, nothing. So, yeah, and there are also warning signs as early as age 3. There was this research I was reading, and I don't remember it that much, but there was this thing where they put 3-year-olds in a room, and through a speaker they were putting like this noises, music. Some of them were like nice music to your ears, very nice songs, sweet and stuff, and others were like the Michael, what's his name? That one guy,
Michael Myers?
Yeah, him, you know, those scary songs. And well, some little 3-year-olds were actually scared when they put that song. Others were just like whatever. So then I'm not saying that the ones that were like whatever, they're gonna become criminals, but then after like 21 years later, they went back to those kids, and 8% of them, they actually became criminals. Like, they had a really bad record. They the ones that weren't scared of those scary noises, that they had a bad record. They were doing bad and stuff like that. And the rational side and the irrational side communicate too much. they're genetically predisposed to crime, and if you're smoking while you're pregnant, it can lead to children with criminal tendencies. So I'm hoping that after this presentation, you guys get a better understanding of what behavioral science is and how it's used to understand criminals. And these are my references. Yeah.